Konnichiwa, Minagawa. It is Miyagawa Kitsueki, your furry ENVTuber representative. I can only say all the syllables correctly if I talk at this speed, and this is Promise. Yes, Promise a MASCOT Agency. Before we ended last time, Toki showed up back in town, who is our blood brother, in our yakuza family. Previously, he was not aware. He was not aware that we were actually alive here in Kasamichi, in an effort to pay back our debt and keep our leader from being executed for the money that we lost. But we are going to return to him and see why he is back in town. Oh, I can just go by the marker. I've been avoiding this. Probably can't even see it. Okay. Oh wait, where? Actually, yeah, that's what I was doing. I was trying to see if I could teleport somewhere closer to him. Is that where he is? Okay. Alright, Toki, got some new information for us? Hey, handsome. What brings you back, Toki? Things are bad back home. Have you found any evidence regarding Don's strange behavior? You don't need any. My dad's gonna cut and run, trust me. I don't believe that. We need evidence. I'm working on it. There are rumors, but no one has got anything definite. Has he spoken to you? No. He's kept his distance like the rest of the family. Listen, this might be nothing, but do you know why people are asking the boss about the mines in this town? What do you mean? Some lawyer came to see the boss. We were serving him tea, but then he mentioned the mines and the boss whisked him away to a meeting room. Do you know what they talked about? I wouldn't be surprised if Don is working with the mayor. I would not be surprised at all. I think that's at least part of what's going on here. No, it was just the boss in there. Open. Let's be open. Since coming here, I found out that the Shimazu family used to operate the mines here. They left town after disaster happened. We haven't found any present-day connection to them. Why weren't we told this? The boss's secrets. I don't know if they're dangerous or not yet. How are you making money? It's hard. I've nearly collected as many loans as I can. We barely have any businesses left. We're running out of options. Am I running like the only business in the Shimazu family? This MASCOT agency. What happens then? I'm trying to persuade the boss we need to do more, but she still won't let me. Different groups are offering us work. The Chinese and Korea games keep trying to get meetings with her. I met with them, and they have a lot of money to spend if we could help them. What kind of help do they want? The usual. They all have weapons they want to sell, and they're looking to expand the distribution network for their other products. Oh boy, guns in Japan! You know we don't do that. We never have and we never will. Don't make me tell you again. Hey, you're the one that got us into this mess. Don't act high and mighty with me while I clean up the disaster from the exchange. We have the Shimazu family values to uphold. I've heard it all a million times before. Every time I try to help, I just get shot down and made to look like a child. You took an oath. I'm trying to uphold my oath by stopping the family from being destroyed. Why don't people see what I'm trying to do? I'm not an idiot. There's no way this place is going to save the family. We'll all have our throats slit before this place makes enough money. I have 8 million yen in my pocket right now. Actually 9 million yen. Until the boss gives the word, don't even talk to anyone offering us business. Especially not forbidden business. They're all vultures. The Shimazu family makes decisions from a position of power, not weakness. Whatever. I need to get back. You'll tell me if Don contacts you, right? Of course. Want me to book us both into a room with you before you go? Hot stuff? Maybe next time. I haven't considered whether or not it's bestiality to fuck a thumb. A big toe, actually. Why don't you wear a nice aftershave like him? He doesn't know the girls have come to check on me. Twice. So? He's being left out of what's going on. Why? I don't know. He's nervous though. Something strange is going on back home. You need to go back? No. They need me to lie low here. If the boss sees me to come back from the dead, she'll call for me. Tokihiro is pushing the boundaries of what we allow. He thinks he's helping by finding murky business, but the boss does things the traditional way. I hope he'll be okay. So he's kind of being made to be a figurehead right now. So there's actually one thing I want to do. So I have been grinding this game a lot. As you can see, our cash on hand is just a bit higher than what it was when we ended last time. I've unlocked a lot of things, including I actually went to the fishing marina and met up with Sumire. Oh, okay. Sup, boss man? We've been trying to get through to you. We've been conducting important business. You better not be wasting the boss's time. Can it, Goblin? What did you find out? We've been keeping an eye on the mayor like we said. Bear says the mayor doesn't know. Don't worry. Anyways, we saw some yakuza-looking guy go and meet the mayor. Who was it? Don't know his name. Flashy guy though. Had a long silk kimono on. Very fancy. Long gray hair as well. Do we know anyone that looks like that? Flashy guy, very fancy, long silk kimono, long gray hair. That's Toki? He has a silk kimono? I guess so. Why would Toki be meeting with the mayor? Who's that? His old brother and a slamming hottie. Where did he meet the mayor? The mayor's house. Up on the cliff? Yeah. What were you doing up there? We already told you, dumb goblin, spying for the boss. Toki has come to see me in town and refused to enter because of the curse. Sounds like you don't give a heck about the curse now. I wonder why. Is there anyone else with them? Nope, just them. They were on the balcony for a while. Didn't look very happy with each other. What did they talk about? The mines. We didn't hear much. Bear says the house is surrounded by a wall. We couldn't get close enough to hear much. We could only hear when they shouted at each other. Did they say anything about the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund? We didn't hear nothing about that. There's something else though. Has the Nakamura Alliance got into drug dealing? No. Why? Well, if he's your old brother, that means he's from your family, and he gave the mayor something that the mayor snorted. Technically, you can have an old brother from a rival family. Technically, old brothers aren't always from the same yakuza family. I think most of the time they are, but there are cases where you have oath brothers from other families. Are you sure? Bear says it was a small bag. The mayor noticed something from the back of his hand as soon as he got it. No drugs, no guns, no people. The Shimazu family doesn't touch those. You said Hansner didn't want to run a business. Well, he's out there being a gangster by the sounds of it. Dealing drugs to a corrupt old man in a rural town isn't the most impressive thing I've ever heard. We've all got to start somewhere. Don't know what to tell you. That's what we saw. Thank you. I appreciate it. What are we gonna do? Our blood brother is going off the deep end. Why do you think hot stuff is meaning the mayor? He doesn't seem concerned about the curse anymore. I have no idea. Maybe make sure Shimazu has some business in this town that we don't know about. Maybe we should ask Taki and Teach, see if they found anything about the mines? Good idea. One sec, I'll message Teach. Just to meet her on the roof of the school. You feel bad about only drinking tea in the bar and bothering Mama-san. Let's roll. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna meet Sato and Wanbri in a second. But first, I want to get the mayor out of the marina. So because we talked to Sumire in the marina, we have all of the information that we need to overthrow Maeda at this rally. I've been doing a bunch of these off screen. What a lovely day in Kasamachi. Thank you for coming to this rally. I know y'all recognize everything I've done for this town. I'm sure I can count on your support in the coming election. I think we have done a great job for this town and blah 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 blah. Don't let him provoke you. Follow my lead. The marina is the pride of Kasamachi. As the mayor, I have vowed to keep it a viable part of our town. I will continue to invest and make it better than ever. I've changed the marina to bring more business to this area. We helped renovate the marina. Dude, we're the ones that renovated the marina. We put the agency's money into Sumire's plans. We believe in the dreams of local people. James is gonna say in the DCU 9/11 hasn't happened yet. Hasn't happened yet, meaning it will happen later. Yeah, eat it, Maeda. See what a fool the stupid mascot is. We have the best fish market for miles around. Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund. Where's that money gonna come from? You haven't simply the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund. I don't think you ever will. We gotta stop James Gunn for committing 9/11. It was James Gunn all along. I will create a program to have fishermen purchase new boats. Mention the permit prices. You raised the cost of all the permits and drove the fishing industry away, you clown. You killed this marina. Final statements. Let's get this crusty Ogiza out of office. That means My Chemical Romance doesn't exist in the DCU. Why wouldn't My Chemical Romance exist because 9/11 didn't happen? Are you saying My Chemical Romance only happened because the Twin Towers went down? 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge would never have happened if, if the Twin Towers didn't get attacked. It would be more. My Chemical Romance were heavily inspired by 9/11. It would be. I would say that we probably would not have. We would not have gotten. We would not have gotten American Idiot if 9/11 didn't happen. I'd say that song wouldn't have happened without 9/11. The war on terror didn't happen. That's true. Without 9/11, there wouldn't be a war of terror. Bush didn't invade Iran. Bush didn't invade Iran at all anyway. We invaded Afghanistan and in Iraq. In Iraq. Not Iran. American troops never even stepped foot in Iran, I don't think. I see you have as much knowledge about the Middle East as the average American. So now we gotta go to the school, right? Okay, yeah. We're gonna do some drinking at the school. Let's see. Wambui and Sato. Try the roof entrance. Okay. How am I supposed to drive up on the roof? Where's the roof entrance? Ah, I got a backpack. Well, I got the option to get a backpack in the crane game. Where's the roof? I mean, the roof is up top, but how do I get to the roof, I mean? The TSA would be less awful. The TSA probably wouldn't exist. Oh, this is the roof entrance. We would just have normal airport security. Hi, gang! Hey, Teach! You have news for us, Mr. Michi? The mayor had a meeting with my oath brother at the mayor's residence. Do you know why? No. Toki's been coming to see me here. He was supposed to think I was dead. He didn't mention that other family members had checked up on me. Another way the TSA suck at their jobs. Yeah, all they do is confiscate things that people wouldn't be using. Like they on their Instagram and Twitter or whatever on their social media, they love posting pictures of all the pocket knives and the pistols that they confiscate. But I argue that like 98% of the people that had those things in their suitcases just like forgot that they had them. They weren't planning on using them on the plane. And it's usually like not even weapons either. Like who's gonna like hold up a plane with a pocket knife? And the people that do end up getting on planes with guns for whatever reason, they usually end up getting tackled by people on the plane anyway. Like, people turn into heroes when they're on an airplane, because everyone is heckin' paranoid. They just get beat down and held down until the flight's over, and then they get arrested. Toki's been coming to this to think I was dead. You think he's up to something? I don't know. Do you know what they talked about? The mines. The mines again. What is up with the mines? The people of Kasamachi yearn for the mines. Have you found anything else out? I'm afraid we haven't. Are you able to investigate your oath brother's motives? I'd like to investigate a whole lot about him. Teach, you should see him. Go get him, Pinky! I've been thinking about how best to proceed and where the mysteries lie. So have I. name on deed. Can I talk about all of these? We need to find out who has their name on the deed. I agree, but we are in a deadlock on that. The deed is kept within the mayor's safe in his office. I presume none of you are safecrackers? I didn't get to that lesson with Nui and Yui. I have a firm belief that with enough pressure, the mayor will make a mistake. He is drunk. He is a drunk old man who is watching his little fiefdom erode. He will slip up if you keep undermining him. The TSA missed 90 to 96% of contraband according to investigation into them. You know, there's actually a game where you play as a TSA agent and you have to check bags like they actually do. I've been thinking about playing that game, but it's really complicated and it's actually not very fun at all. Gloria to Estotska. No, not that game, no, but like an actual legit, you are a TSA agent and you have to check bags and confiscate items and like put stickers on suitcases and shit. Like it's an actual TSA agent simulator. The mines used to be the main industry in this town, and they were run by my family. I never knew about this, which means they were being kept secret. The mine disaster should have been a much bigger story. Surely my family should have been held accountable for it. Yes, I agree. The whole thing is very strange. The lack of records of an investigation from around the time is very suspicious. Only a perfunctory investigation seems to have taken place. I'm not an expert, but I would have thought more would have been done. How can we find out more? I'm aware that the mayor keeps more sensitive paperwork in his mansion. As such, I'm unable to get at it. Don't worry, Poindexter. We can get the paperwork for you. We can? Of course! You're a hardened criminal and I want to do stuff to feel alive, or break into his mansion and steal his stuff. I'm supposed to be a legitimate businessman now. Okay then, let's just go back to the agency and find financial newspapers, file our taxes, and be thoroughly annoyed how we don't have any answers. Get it together. We're going to do a rip and run on that old geezer, find out what the hell is going on and blow this whole thing wide open. What are we looking for? I have no idea where he keeps the confidential stuff. We'll take everything. That's the spirit. I'll grab any paperwork and rip the hard drive out of his computer. What if he keeps it in a safe? That'll be a real bummer. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. What if Shrek never existed? Well, then people wouldn't have known that people would never have known that one Smash Mouth song existed. Everyone only knows that one Smash Mouth song. Like All-Star is on a whole album, but can you name one other song on that album? Can you even name the name of the album without looking it up? A lot of culture and stuff would be affected because Shrek became the parody of Fairy Tale standard. Smash Mouth wouldn't exist without Shrek. Actually, Smash Mouth would still exist without Shrek. That song came out in 1989, and Shrek came out in 2001 or 2000. All-Star came out before Shrek did. Yeah, that's part of the problem. Michi, when we're ready, let's head to his mansion. Alright, let's talk about the curse. But also, Hoodwink would become the Fairy Tale parody standard. I mean, are you saying that if Shrek didn't exist, that Hoodwink would have... Just because Shrek didn't exist doesn't mean that Hoodwink would become more popular, though. Hoodwink would probably still be trash. With or without Shrek. As if Hoodwink even exists without Shrek. Then DreamWorks would then have faded into obscurity. Because we would have Prince of Egypt, Spirit. Was it Spirited Away too? Spirited Away and the Road to El Dorado. I keep forgetting because Spirited Away is also a Studio Ghibli movie, but I think the horse movie was also called Spirited Away. But then DreamWorks wouldn't have rose to brilliance. And then we also wouldn't have had Shark Tale without Shrek. Hey, shut. Hoodwinked is great. Yeah. But then Over the Hedge! Oh no! What would we do without Over the Hedge, too? A curse that kills Yakuza that comes from a Yakuza own mind is too convenient. Indeed, your world is fully bound to the belief, though. Do you know anything about the origins of the story? Everyone I've spoken to about it says that the legend spread from newspaper articles about it. We should find the first article to speak to the author. Hosea Tanaka Cardroom collects occult items. He might be able to help us. You're seeing how deep an impact Shrek had on Hollywood. Yeah, Shrek is a cultural touchstone. Hollywood and pop culture. Not just the memes, but just like all the music and the movies that came out before it. And also Jeffrey Katzenberg. Oh, what would have happened to Jeffrey Katzenberg's career without Shrek? Where would he have placed his hate boner for Disney? if not within Shrek. Where would his ire have gone? Maybe he would have just been a serial killer. What would Mike Myers have done without Shrek? I don't know. What is Mike Myers doing now? That's probably the answer. Once we know who the author of the first article is, we can try contacting them to find out what they know. That's as good a plan as any. Pinky, we got work to do. Let's get to it. I look forward to news. Shrek. So in other words, nothing. Okay, so there's a lot of things that we can do now. Let's see, is there anything in the area? I haven't been to the cemetery. Well, I have been to the cemetery, but I haven't been to that little point in the cemetery. Oh, I need to keep up with these jobs. Let's see. Enjoying time off work. Knuckle roll. Do not F this up. I need to go somewhere and get some highest quality crackers. Would Mike Myers have done Cat in the Hat without his role as Shrek? Probably. I mean, would anyone else have done the Cat in the Hat? Who else was on the who else was on the short list for the live action Cat in the Hat besides Mike Myers? He probably still have done Goldmember. Yeah, he would have. Was there like any other comedian that wanted to do Cat in the Hat besides Mike Myers? Or was Cat in the Hat made specifically for Mike Myers? Did someone license the rights to Cat in the Hat and be like, oh, I can't see anyone else. I can't see anyone else in the red and white strapped hat besides Mike Myers. Whoa! Absorbent tofu towel. I feel like I should go to a claw machine. Or maybe, where does this road lead exactly? It goes up to the abandoned tea farm. Okay, I might as well go this way. Smashing the old order, cleaning up Kalsamachi. Saturday Nyan is due for a bonus. I have so much money to give for bonuses, but I don't give them much money. I'm gonna give enough to get your give 260. 260,000, and I'm gonna send you on a job immediately. This is a good fit for Salary Neon. Did he go on a vacation? No, he's available. What is his? He's unusual and studious. Do you not have enough stamina for this? It's just weird that there are no jobs for you. Ah, yeah, he doesn't have enough stamina. Mike Myers had no choice, actually. A film that didn't come out fell through, and there was a lawsuit. Mike Myers ended up at Cat in the Hat, so the absence of Shrek does nothing to harm live-action Dr. Seuss movies. It's an entirely different series of events. Why did he have to do it? Was it just like, was it like a money thing, or was it like you have to do a Cat in the Hat movie or something? Or like you signed a contract and you have to do this movie now? I really hate this Kyushu Regional Grand Prix because it just stops everything. And you can't skip it. He's settled by doing any movie suggested. Yay, we're number 1. Boss, we did it. We're the top-ranked agency in the Kyushu Regional Grand Prix. We're the best agency in Kyushu. Our mascots have worked very hard. Hope I get a better class of groupie now. Oh, Jesus. That's awful. Like he's like, okay, I'll do any movie that that you tell me to. It's like, okay, you're gonna be a live action Cat in the Hat. I'm like, oh fuck. Can I just pay? I did not actually know that he had to do the movie. He had to do the Cat in the Hat movie because he's settled. And that's how it shook out. A fate worse than death. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Okay. Job share review. Okay. Let me take care of business here. Oh Jesus, everyone's waiting for a job share review. Okay. Pretty soon they're gonna be getting like a 50% job share. Okay. Fujinkan. I need some crackers. And just more mascot help items. Without Shrek, we wouldn't have Shrek the Third, so not all bad. Yeah. Shrek the Third was so bad. It was so bad. The fourth one, Shrek Forever After, was a lot better, but still worse than the first two. Never forget that Tofu is our first mascot. Oh, the good. Oops. Hey, you ran into me. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. I was looking at my phone. It's not my fault. Their only good joke is, well, someone better be dying. Someone better be dying. Cuts to the king dying. that was a good joke. And didn't he take like several minutes to die? And there was also the joke with Shrek having to knight somebody, and the guy was like super nervous, and Shrek was like, "I knight thee," and shit. And the guy is like screaming off screen, and Shrek lets go of the sword, and it's just like stuck in the guy. That's a trope, I think, because it's in Deadpool 2 as well. He took ages to actually die. Oh yeah, that trope has been around for years. Way before Shrek the Third and Deadpool 2. It's a very classic gag. I think some people want some Tosu merch. God damn it. Oh, okay, that works. Shrek is stronger than a regular human, so that makes sense. Wait, what? That didn't count? not count? Oh, you! This claw machine is rigged. But it still doesn't make sense because you don't knight somebody by putting with like the edge of the sword. You use the flat of the blade. You put the flat of the blade on both their shoulders so that you don't end up cutting into their neck. You don't just swing it down. Just ask the queen. Oh. I'm sorry. Too soon. Wait, why aren't they counting? Oh, you. I'm getting shafted on all these prizes. You know, we also wouldn't have all those fan fictions of Shrek and Shadow having a baby together. I could do without ever having seen that fan art in my life. Pick him up! It's a soft-boiled egg. Thank you. Yeah, you better. No, Shrek is love, Shrek is life. You know, originally, I thought Shrek is love and Shrek is life was just like a thing that people said. I didn't learn until later that it was actually a fan fiction where Shrek was real and he like made passionate love to this kid. Funnily enough, I only heard about that. I still don't understand it. Yeah, it's apparently like a whole fan fiction where this kid is like alone in his bedroom. Where this kid's like alone in his bedroom. And Shrek fucks him. At least that's what I think it's about. I have never actually taken the time to look into the whole fan fiction myself. Thanks, man. You're welcome. For once, I taught you about some fucking brain rot. Doesn't feel good, does it? Son of a bitch. Okay. Let's see. Did we get the Netsukashi? Okay. I have some Netsukashi merch. I'm gonna send all. Let's see. Kakigori. Send all. And then also, they wanted some Tosu merch. Obscene Tosu badge. Sarinyan. I'm gonna send 30. I don't really have a system for how much to send people. Do we have any Raijinkan? We don't. Let's see. Ugukichu. This stuff was supposed to be in stock. Tosu. I'll send the rest of the obscene Tosu badges. Kasukamori. That's about all I can give to them. Okay. Alright, so now... Oh, Nekoro needs help because of course he does. Yeah. Yeah, just punch the vending machine. Keep doing a Nekoro. Devil machine. Okay. And a pinky. It's the best choice. That'll reset us to 2. Jose. Oh Jesus. This is not
EA Sports.
It's in the game. Okay. No new cards. Oh Jesus. Oh God. Will you? Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Who's the most? Okay. The Dreader Nebula, please. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. I need more mascot heroes that give me actions. Okay. I want to talk to Jose about the curse. I wonder if Toki actually knows the secret about the curse. Where is he? And that's why he doesn't have a problem with going to the thought there was a phone next to the mechanic. Am I going in the right direction? No, I think it's actually... this way. Just driving through your rice paddy. I wonder if we actually have any... Did we give him all the occult books? Good to see you again. Okay. We're investigating the orders of the Kasamachi Curse. Do you have the first article written about it? I do! The curse first appeared in the Kyushu Everyday News in September 1991. Can we see it, please? No problem. Give me a second to find it. I forget what year this is. Here you go. Thanks. What's it say? Everything that we already knew. The mountain spirits were angry with the use of the land for mining, and they target any yakuza that come to town. The spirits cause a disaster, and the Tanuki keeps watch for any yakuza coming into town. A lot of yakuza that used to live here have died either suddenly or slowly and painfully. Apparently it got this from a secret source. Who wrote it? Someone called Jiro Kaneko. Do you think we could find him? No problem, I'll find a number for him now. You and Yuri taught me how to track anyone down. God, I miss the girls. Is that what you needed? Yes, thank you. We appreciate your help. No problem. This is like one of the most helpful guys in town. Good old Jose. Found the number for Jiro Kaneko. That was quick. Yeah, I guess I do rule pretty hard. He's in an old folks home in Izuka. That's a who gives the heck town about 2 hours away. How would you find that out? Bureaucracy. Everyone in this country requires forms and data entry. If you know where to look, you can find what you want. What about the deeds of the mines? I already tried. That was before everything went digital. Okay, can we phone Mr. Kaneko? Of course. Remember to use a fake name. Hello? Hello. Is this Mr. Kaneko? It is. Forgive me for calling you out of the blue. I apologize for the intrusion. Stereishimasu. It's no problem. How can I help you? My name is Mr. Shoujo, and I am interested in the curse of Kasamachi. Haha, that load of rubbish? How can I help you, Mr. Shoujo? Rubbish? A total load of nonsense. What do you want to know about it? Thank you, Mr. Kaneko. That was like all I needed to know, actually. You wrote the first article about it. Can you tell me where the information came from? I can't believe someone is finally asking me about it. I'm afraid I can't tell you though. Can I ask why? I'm sworn to secrecy. I needed a published story to get paid so I could afford my rent. A source I used for other stories offered me this. I could tell it was all made up, but I had enough interesting points to make a story. The mine disaster, spirits, the Tanuki that guards against yakuza. I wrote and paid my rent. People liked it at the time. A bunch of magazines picked it up. Do people still believe it? Yes, they do, sir. I'm sorry for being impertinent, but is there anything that I can do to make you tell me more? Why is it so important? Direct or coy? I believe the curse is central to a conspiracy that threatens an entire town. I see. Tell you what, I'm an old man. My kids don't come and see me anymore. I just sit in this home all day. The only thing I look forward to is a cup of sake in the evening. I understand. Excuse me one moment, sir. Pinky? Already on it, boss. Tell him there's about a Kanaya Junmai Daiginjo being delivered by courier tomorrow. Sorry to make you wait, sir. There's about a Kanaya Junmai Daiginjo being delivered to your address tomorrow. What? I'm sorry, sir. Would you prefer something else? That's a 97,000 bottle of sake. 97,000 yen bottle of sake. Indeed it is, sir. It is important to me that you can enjoy your evening drink. That's like 970. $970 USD. You must really want to know about this curse. I like you. Fine. If I get to drink that, I don't care if Don comes for me. Did you say Don? Yeah, Don Key from the Shimazu family. After they needed to leave town because of the mine disaster, he said he had a story for me. Before we go any further, I'm not an idiot. I know you've used a fake name. Don's a friend. I'm not giving anything to an enemy of his. I can assure you that I am very close to Don. Something is happening that involves him, and I need to know what kind of help he needs. Okay. The people in Kasamachi believe the spirits in the hills had caused the disaster. Don took this and ran with it. He and I have a history. He's been my source on yakuza stories over the years. He gave me tips, and we traded information. Anyway, we wanted to tell me about this curse that kills yakuza men, and I needed to pay the bills. A bunch of his boys died in the mines. The ones that didn't started dropping dead. They either died suddenly or took their time and suffered greatly. Did Don tell you why? He stuck to his story about the curse. I think it was total nonsense. I knew the old patriarch Shimazu had a dodgy heart. I helped Don blow up a story about a rival family that buried the news that the patriarch had been rushed to a hospital a few years before this. I think the first patriarch died from a heart attack, not the curse. Heart conditions are hereditary, and it wouldn't surprise me if that's what took his son, the current matriarch's late husband. Don put that down to the curse as well. Do you have any proof? No, I could just tell. Don isn't normally as effusive as he was when he was telling me the story. He was trying to convince me of this more than he's ever tried to convince me of anything before. I'm just going on my gut here. It is all too convenient. Do you know why Don would want to spread the story? His kind all have secrets. He wanted to hide something in or about those mines. Do you know what that could have been? No idea. I get the impression that it's best not to know, though. None of that felt right. A yakuza operation running a mine with no experience, a disaster happens, they get out of town and all the men start dying? That should have been a huge scandal. I would have loved to get that story. Do you know anything about the Tanuki statue? Only what the townspeople say. They disappeared one night. Don didn't tell me anything about that. I see. Thank you for your help, sir. I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. Not at all. I'll come out of this rather well if you hadn't lied about that sake arriving. I don't know how long I'm going to be alive for, but I've got to the age where caring about secrets like this matters less and less. I appreciate you telling me everything you can. I don't know what's going on with you, but I hope this helps. Thank you, Mr. Kaneko. You've actually been like a huge help. We're getting to like the crimson acid point of the story where everything just gets blown open. Goodbye, Mr. Shoujo. Mr. Shoujo. I can't believe this whole cursing is fake. We gotta tell everyone. We can't tell anyone yet. We don't know how this relates to everything else. Thank you for your help. No problem, boss. I put that sake on an emergency credit card. What credit card? New and Yui gave me some credit card numbers years ago that they procured. Some scammers tried to get one over on Shimazu. New and Yui dealt with them and told me the cards were linked to the accounts of bad people. Hey Jacob, how are you doing? You just missed a huge breaking point in the story. So some low-level scammer just had that sake built to him? Exactly. Victimless crime. Well, that sake got him to talk at least. Now we know the curse is a complete fabrication. The death of the first patriarch was likely a heart attack, but Don attributed it to the curse to further the story. His son passed away under similar circumstances, and we were always told that was the curse as well. We don't know about the rest of the men though. The ones that didn't die in the disaster or were part of the family all died. Except Don. I can't believe everyone has been living a lie. My dad sure is a piece of work. We still don't know what to make of the Tanuki statue now that we know this. Let's keep investigating. Okay. So should we... I think we should go to the mayor's mansion now. But wait a minute. Did we ever fish nearby here? I think we're missing some of Sumone's knives. The curse is fake? Yes. But we don't know how all of the other people are dying. We could also miss the entire talk about the alternate history without 9/11 or Shrek. Yeah, maybe that's for the better, honestly. Maybe, Jacob, maybe you didn't miss anything at all. Yes! Okay, we can give that to Sumire. Oh, we just found almost 30 bucks in the river. Okay. I need an ATM. I've recently sent the matriarch money. But I don't know what the countdown timer is for that. And I also need to find a vending machine or something. Because we're running low on supplies. God. 82% chance of avoiding incident, only a 6% chance of refilling stamina. Well, that's better than the crackers, actually. Does he have any more stuff? That's all I could get. Okay, is there an ATM nearby? Avoiding the incidents is what I care about the most than getting stamina refilled. It's Tamagetta waiting for their bonus. I could just give them. Well, I don't want to give them too much. Where's the closest? Ah, shit. Oh, let me teleport to the apartments. I think the My Chemical Romance is a bit of a stretch. Most of the, like a lot of the songs on there aren't necessarily about 9/11 or the war on terror. And Gerard Way spent a lot of time talking about his grandmother that passed away. Like Helena is entirely about his grandmother. That still would have happened without 9/11. God damn it. Okay. ATM wa doko desu ka? Ah, soko desu. Ooh, hold on. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes. Incredible bento. Okay, give me that. God, everything else is kind of trash. Give me the onigiri too. I'm going to buy all of these hero cards. I'll upgrade to super rare. They still don't give any actions or cards. Okay, at least you find one action. Dr. Spotty therapy is cool. Okay. Very cool. Money is starting to not become a problem anymore. Because I could easily keep the knives away. Okay. Who should we send to the Kyushu Grand Prix? Someone with 100% popularity. We sent O last time. Let's send Tororo. Tororo. Oh, Tosu's waiting for their bonus. Okay. Hit the onigiri. I don't want to give you too much because you fuck up a lot of jobs. Tosu. Like, we're constantly having to save your ass. Tamageta, take an onigiri, good luck. Oh man, if Bush only lasted for one term, I just not thought about this, then we would have had John Kerry as president. What would a John Kerry presidency be like? Although, to be quite honest, if 9/11 hadn't happened, George Bush and Dick Cheney would have found something, any reason to get into the Middle East and start a conflict. They would have found something. They would have found something to bring us into the Middle East. Any reason at all. If not 9/11, there would have been something else. Let's see. To the mayor's mansion. Hill above town. Is that where his mansion is? Oh no, he's up here. They just used the weapons of mass destruction excuse. Yeah, it would have been harder to get the American public behind it with just that, without 9/11. And that's why he would have only lasted one term. Because without the attack on U.S. soil, The American public would have been like, well, why are we going into Afghanistan? How else is going to work? Come in, Janitor Actual. This is Poltergeist. Target's car is non-visible. Mission site appears to be clear. Why are you wearing night vision goggles at golden hour? What are you talking about? Mission is a go. No security cameras or alarms detected. Stop it. Negative, Janitor Actual. Mission parameters are intact. Maintaining operational language. Good grief. I have instructed Kaiju Actual to keep an eye on the mayor. Kaiju Actual, this is Poltergeist. How copy? Poltergeist. God damn it, I told you about this. This is Pinky. My call sign for this operation is Poltergeist. Because it starts with a P, and I'm like a ghost. No, I didn't know that about Poltergeist. Yeah, Poltergeist are the loud ones. Well, I'm a stealthy one. A Poltergeist is not what you want. It is not what you want for a stealth mission. Yes, but Ghost doesn't start with the P. Pinky! Kaiju Actual, have you seen the mayor? Copy that, Janitor Actual. Kaiju Actual reports the mayor is still at the town hall. Okay, tell Kaiju thanks and you can go home. Roger that, Kaiju Actual. Janitor Actual says stand down and get back to work. Yes, he did. I'm not lying. Even if he didn't actually say it, that's what he meant. Whatever. Poltergeist is on a mission. We'll rendezvous ASAP. So, Pinky broke in, drank his liquor, took a bath, and then got the documents. I have breached the compound. The target is a tacky taste in home decor. His home office is full of whiskey bottles. His filing cabinet is overflowing. There's a bunch of folders. Whoa, there are a lot of HR complaints here. Fast to know they've been handled appropriately. There's too much to go through. I'm just going to grab everything. Okay, now the hard drives. Huh, I can only find one desktop, no laptops. Is this really a mission or a vacation? It's supposed to be a mission. We're trying to find the deed to the mine. Easy. Hard drive secured. Target materials acquired, Janitor Actual. Poltergeist is exfiltrating now. Ow! Stupid table. Why do people make tables with sharp corners? Uh-oh. What? The door won't open. I'm stuck. The mission might be compromised. What happens if he comes back? I can't hide. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, don't worry. I forgot to use a different door. There we go. Poltergeist is returning to base. Mission complete. Are you sure there weren't any cameras? Do you think I'm an idiot? You used the wrong door. That could have happened to anyone under the stress of the battlefield. Now quit your yapping. Here's the stuff. Good work. Stolen documents. We should head straight back to Sato. That's everything we can do for now. I'll let Double T know that we need to meet. Double T? Taki and Teach. Tell them we'll meet at the school. I don't think we've ever fished at this spot either. Yeah, we can only get excuse me. We can only get one knife. One knife per fishing hole. You think we actually get a release for Silksong this time? I mean, why wouldn't we? We got... excuse me. God damn it, Necro. We got, Necro, stop punching the vending machines. This is the second time you've broken the vending machines. I need someone that gives actions. Actions are very important. And cards, too. Oh, shit. Okay, then it doesn't matter. Is there really like 0.9 health left? Stop punching the vending machines, Knuckle Roll. Ow. We're not doing claw machine again today. We got bigger fish to fry. Questionable burger. Soft, slightly gray, and miserable looking. Nevertheless, it has a certain charm. This image is a lie. Oh, the burger is a lie too. No cake, no burger. Oh, we haven't explored this area. Creepy apartments. We've been here, but we didn't get everything. There's probably a cat here. We didn't get you the love charm. Oh, that was it. Okay. Alright, so let's head back to the school with this new information. Yeah, we're just making so much money now. It's not really an issue anymore. It's like the point in Paradise Killer where you've collected enough coins to where you can just bribe everybody no matter what. Thank you for meeting with us again, Mr. Michi. Miss Pinky. Hey gang, did you find out something good? We sure did. Tell them what we found, Michi. We spoke to the first journalist that wrote about the Kasamachi curse. He told us that he has a close relationship with my superior, Don. Don was the source in the curse. Does that mean that Don used him to spread the story of the curse? According to Mr. Kaneko, Don was leaking the rumors from the town to the deaths of the men from the Shimazu family. This journalist dude said it was nonsense. So everyone in this town believes in a complete lie? And the whole yakuza world believes it too? We don't know for sure that it's a lie. Mr. Kaneko didn't offer us any proof, but he's convinced that Don made the legend up. I suppose there is unlikely to be any real evidence anyway. We need a confession. I want to tell everyone, but tall and serious here won't let me. He's right. You need to save this until you need it. We were told our first patriarch died from the curse. It also claimed his son, the late husband of my boss. Mr. Kaneko said that the first patriarch had a heart condition that he had been hospitalized for once before. He suspects that that's what he died from. What about his son? We don't know, but Mr. Kaneko said a heart condition might be hereditary. Does he know Don's reasoning? No, but I think it's safe to say there's a secret hidden down there. While he might be right about your patriarchs, it still doesn't explain what happened to all the other men in your family. Everyone who worked the mines is dead except your current superiors. Could it be poisoning? Possibly. I'm not sure how it could be. I took the liberty of reading up on mine disasters and health risks. Gases released during mining are either explosive or kill quickly. The men who died of the disaster passed away months or years afterwards. What do you think about the next Hold of the Land DLC coming next year? Wondering what kind of things they will be adding. I'm excited for it. I want to be back in that world, but currently there's not really a reason for me to go back to it. Cause the game gets super repetitive after you complete it. Like it's all just like cleaning up your followers' poop and disposing of dead bodies. Basically, the replay value is super low, so I'm happy that there's new DLC coming out. Other toxic chemicals are released into the runoff water, but unless they were drinking it, they wouldn't have ingested it. That may be worth investigating, though. Maybe we could ask Fukukata if he knows anything. Fukukata. We got the documents from the mayor's mansion. I trust that you weren't caught. I got a perfect stealth rating, like a snake. One that is solid. Here, we left them to you to look through. Does it say anything about the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund? No, these are all older records. Was there anything good on the hard drive? Unless he has become a computer security expert, no. In fact, it looks like the only thing he has used is the web browser. The hard drive barely has anything on it. The hard drive looks like it was imaged by the IT department, and then he's done nothing with it. That isn't surprising. Most men in the government don't use computers. What about the mines? Well, there's a bundle of papers related to the mine disaster here. Notice of investigation commencement, the initial contact between the town hall and the investigators, the company hired to do the investigation, initial press releases, meeting notes, contact with various government safety boards. Ah, this looks more interesting. Personal correspondence between the mayor and the head of the investigation company. The government contracted the investigation to a company specializing in mining safety. There was a government committee oversight, but on the ground was handled by a third party. This letter makes some cryptic references to restaurants in Fukuoka along the luxury and on the mainland as some kind of health visitor. That means call girls. What? I just thought you'd know all about that. Call girls advertised as health delivery service. How do call girls fit into this? Taki wouldn't know anything about that. That's quite right. Anyway, it would appear the mayor paid for a lot of health deliveries, a lot of meals, and a lot of hotels. How can you tell? His financial records are here. Around the time the investigation started, he had a lot of outgoing transactions. Where did he get all that money from? There are 3 large payments into his accounts from a company called Yamashita Manufacture. That's an old Shimazu family front company. After it went bankrupt, it was kept open as a way to transfer money around. There are 3 payments totaling 104 million yen. All of that was spent on the aforementioned entertainment and a payment to the investigation company. So they were bribed. There are personal handwritten notes here from several members of the oversight committee thanking the mayor for his hospitality. He managed to bribe everyone. Man, why has no one ever bribed me? I love 104 million yen. It would appear that the money flowed out of the Shimizu family and upriver to everyone involved with the disaster investigation. There's a letter here from the investigation committee. It clears the Shimizu Mining Company of any wrongdoing. So the mayor, Don paid off the mayor. Don paid off the mayor, and the mayor paid off any investigation into the Shimizu family having done anything wrong. But then, that still leaves the question of why keep anyone in the Shimizu family out with the made-up story about the curse. It states that It states that the disaster was the result of a freak typhoon and that all correct safety measures have been taken. My goodness. Fukukata told us that they found a new tunnel and didn't secure it. A typhoon caused it to collapse and trap the workers. Hence the cover-up. It got out that a yakuza company operated a mine on government land and gross negligence occurred, and a lot of people would get in trouble. Not only would your family be haunted by the authorities, the mayor would have taken the fall. Old men covered up the mistakes of other old men, and it was all forgotten. So this is why this is never talked about at home. I see. After all that, we're still waiting on an opportunity to find out the name of the deed to the mines. Can we assume it's Michi's boss? If we did and were wrong, we'd bring too much trouble to our doorstep. We managed to escape a lot of government attention over the years. Tying the Shimizu family to this unnecessarily will further endanger my boss. Indeed, a lot of people will get in trouble for that transaction and more enemies of your boss may come calling. If the mayor sold the land to a yakuza group and caused a disaster, there will be a massive scandal with very far-reaching consequences. Could it be seized under the anti-yakuza laws? Anti-yakuza y'all. Word to all your mothers. Assuming it is owned by your group, and I'm not, it is likely the transaction was done legally and through legitimate companies. That makes it difficult to seize, and if it were to be seized, it would bring a lot of unwanted attention to the mayor. Unwanted attention to the mayor. He doesn't want anything to destabilize his fiefdom. I need to learn how to speak. What difference does the owner make? What difference does the owner make? It changes who is part of this mystery and what their motives are. If another company owns them, we have another player. If the Shimizu family owns them, it might explain why I was sent here. If your family does own them, it still doesn't explain why the mayor is so upset about them. The mayors haven't been touched in decades. The mines haven't been touched in decades. Is it related to the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund? I don't see how it possibly could be. The coal industry is dead everywhere, not just here. What if it is, though? You might be helping the prosecutor in Fukuoka. Maybe you'll catch their Aitaki? Maybe you're going to be snapped up by them. A hero of justice. You give me too much credit, Miss Wambui. I'm sure they are much better investigators than I. We also don't know anything about the origins of the Tanuki statue. That seems like an important part of the curse. Does anyone have any idea who would know more? It's a long shot, maybe Big Koke? Who's that? Kokemaru, a mascot that used to live in town and build cool, weird things. He hasn't been seen for years. How do we find them? I have no idea, but he used to hang out in the rice fields in the hills. Let's go and ask Peaches. I'll add it to your task list. We're also going to go see the mayor. Whatever is going on here is gathering momentum. I want to push them into doing something stupid if I can. Good luck. Maybe in touch with anything else with anything else we find. Speak to Fukukata about the curse. I forget who Fukukata is. There's a mascot that's just hanging out that I want to pick up though. There's a mascot. Oh, near the morning market. And there's Peaches. Is there any other mascot just hanging around? I should go to the old war ruins too. The shopping street. That's too far north. Old Town. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Mascot. Oh, goodness. What the hell are you? Mutsun. Hey, you guys wanna get some Mutsunabe and beers? Apologies, I'm driving so I can't. That's a damn shame. You wanna just get the Mutsunabe or what? Mutsunabe or what? Dude, we haven't even said hello yet. Alright, got a bit ahead of myself there. I'm Mutsu, nice to meet ya. If you don't like grilled offal, he can't help you. An advocate of Fukuoka offal dishes such as Mutsunabe, he has a somewhat off-putting smell, but when people get past that, he's cute and earnest. What is Mutsunabe? What brings y'all to old Mutsu today? Wanna go get some Mutsunabe? There aren't any Mutsunabe restaurants in town. Last one closed down years ago. I know! That's why I need you to drive me to get some. I'm afraid we're not able to do that right now. That's a damn shame. A damn shame. I assume that you're a Mutsunabe mascot. Of course. Love this stuff. Why wouldn't I? All that awful and soup and cabbage and chives and chili and noodles goes well with the beer and all. What brings you to Kasumachi? Times like this, I've forgotten the joys of Mutsunabe. I want to promote the dish. But there's no restaurant here. I know, some fellas got me good with that one. They got old Mutsu to come all the way out here for a laugh. What is awful anyway? Kitchen scraps. It's like whatever leftovers you have left at the end of a night, and you just like cook them all together and then serve that as a dish. It was back in the day before refrigeration. So if you had any leftovers, you couldn't really save it for the next day. You just had to cook them all together. And you cook them all together and like serve them right away. So you put it all together and you call that awful. Awful or awful. There's not really a need for it any these days with refrigeration and freezers, because you can just freeze whatever and use it in another dish the next day. But before you had like preservatives or refrigeration, you needed to use whatever you went to the market to get. Like if you went to the market to get apples, you had to use those apples that day. If you went to the market to get fish, you had to use the fish that day. If you went to the market to get steak, you had to use the steak that day. There was no saving it for another day. And some fellas got me good with that one. They got almost to come all the way out here for a laugh. Interesting. Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. Lots of people give me a wide berth because of the smell. People aren't awful no more. They think it stinks. But I found some right good fellas that I hung out with. Sure, they made jokes about the smell, but who doesn't, right? We're all joking about my smell the other day, right good, and then one of them said they'd hear Casamachi as a good Masanabe restaurant. They all paid for my bus ticket, and then I walked all the way across the bridge to get here only to find that the restaurant closed years ago. Those jokers got me good. I just realized they localized it to a... They localized him to like a Louisiana Bayou accent. While you're here in town most soon, would you be interested in working for our agency? Why not want to do something like that? Well, you could help promote Masanabe and get people excited for it. Have you two eaten it before? I have. There's an art food stall in Fukuoka City that I used to go to that serves the best Masanabe I've ever had. I ate at the restaurant here when I was a kid. I went through a chili phase. You two seem pretty stand up. You really mean that I could promote Masanabe all day and night? Well, we do events for all different companies around town, but just by being there, you remind people about Masanabe. It's like the chef from Dogma 2, I forgot his name. Yeah, oh man, what was his name? Oh man. I ain't hiding anything! God damn, what was his name? He was the second one to die, so... Teru, yes! I ain't hiding anything! Oh god. I'm sure it would spark some interest. You know, I think you might be right. Time for me to stop just enjoying Masanabe and get back to promoting it. I'll listen to you. Let's see. 5%, a bonus, and time off. Make offer. A good deal. I can work with this. Oh, Mosen's gonna work his awful off for you. Alright, let's put you to work immediately. Let's see, what can you do for us? Is there anyone that I forgot to give a job share review to or anything? Okay, no. Alright, jobs. What do we got? Oh god. This is a dangerous one to put you on, Motsun. I'm gonna have Nekoro do this. I'm gonna put you on an easier job. Is there a less difficult? Yeah. Motsun, you do this one. Take the bento. Math isn't fun, but let's pretend it is. Kasokomori. Actually, Karoshi, you do this. That was probably a mistake. Tosu, against my better judgment, I'm gonna put you to work. And you should be able to handle this Kasokomori. Alright. 15 jobs in progress. Where is it that I need to go? Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go to Peaches. Was it? Oh yeah, we're trying to figure out the whereabouts of another mascot. Excuse me. You can't park there. What's next to this vending machine, though? I saw something over there in the distance. Ah, it was a blocked off thing. Okay. Hero card. Captain Sign. Ultra rare now. You get three actions. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Arigatou gozaimashita. Oh, Raijin-kun, okay. People have been wanting Raijin-kun merch. I need a phone so I can teleport. And we're gonna go to Peaches. Rice field. Peaches. Where are you? Still streaming forever. Oh, she has mascot help items too. Glorious Mr. Green. I don't want that. Yeah, let's just Monogiri. Kokemaru. A mascot called Kokemaru used to hang out in the rice fields. Is he still about? That's a secret! Hang on, let me end the stream. Okay, Momami, I gotta discuss something secret with Pinky. I'll be right back. I love secrets. What's the word? Kokemaru makes the scarecrows for us. Ah. After Papa Peach stopped being able to look after things, the mascot started making them to keep the crows away. So get this. I was up late studying one night and I heard a noise outside, right? Is it a ghost? I wish. I'd love to meet a ghost. Me too. Wanna go ghost spotting one night? Do I? Stop lying. Stop harshing the vibe, Michi. Anyway, it was the mascot putting the scarecrows up. Can you believe it? I went out and said hello, but they ran off. So I called her and thanked them for making the scarecrows. Next night they came back. I made some tea, we had a chat. Is it Kokemaru? Yeah, he's a total cutie. I thought he left town. Haven't seen him in years. Or at least he built the scarecrows. He likes to hang out in the rice fields, but crows peck on him, so he wanted to help keep the rice fields crow-free. You know how some mascots have abilities in sparkles? He can hire to make stuff. He's pretty shy, so he disappears and makes stuff for people. Does he want a job? I don't think there's a lot of money in scarecrows. I mean, at our agency. Oh, I don't know. Want to chat with him? I'll tell him you want to speak to him. Okay. Recruit him from the rice fields. Is that where he is? Oh no, this is more merchandise. Off-putting Motsun foldable fan. Ah, there he is. Motsun! I mean, not Motsun. Kokemaru! Oh. That is not what I was expecting to look like. Hold on. Somehow I knew you were gonna mess this up, Karoshi. Don't let them get to you. How is Karoshi gonna save the event? Dr. Spotty is really good with people. Kakashi Pink. Also good for people, plus more cards. Oh, perfect. We got this in the bag. Oh, Mr. Morty and Tora. Just because I like you. And Endo. Put an end to this. Karoshi doesn't that mean like Japanese workers dying of overwork? That's exactly what that means. That's why he has a stack of papers on top of him. It's buried under paperwork. Oh. Kakigori is waiting for the job share review. That's a dark thing to be a mascot of. It's bringing awareness to the problem. Fuji-kun, since this is a difficult job, take the bento. Don't mess it up. Stand behind the yellow line. Natsukashi. You should be able to handle that. Let's see. Everyone else's stamina is too low. It really is cute. Hey, Big Koke, it's been a while. Kokemaru will wither if not watered regularly. A Merimo moss ball. No job. Just hanging around in rice fields, keeping moist. Thank you for speaking with us. Are you talking in Morse code? Yes, we're trying to help the town and the mascots here. Well, I want to turn the agency into a thriving business. To do that, the town needs to grow and prosper. Yes, I am, but while I'm in this town, I'm just a businessman. Well, I am from the Shimazu family as it happens. I'm afraid that the first patriarch and his son has both passed away before I could meet them. I work for matriarch Shimazu. Yes, she certainly is. She took me in when I had nothing and raised me. You must forgive me. I hadn't heard about my family's involvement with the mines until I came to this town. I made a mistake and cost my boss everything. I'm here to clean up my mess and save her. Yes, I'm afraid that she is in danger. Yes, if you come to work for us, he'll be helping matriarch Shimazu. Alright, yeah, you get a bonus and time off. I'm not doing job share reviews anymore because I'm losing too much money that way. I'd rather just give like a one-time bonus every couple of turns. Why do I sound like a CEO? Can we ask you about the Tanuki statue? I understand. We'll speak to you back at the agency. What is this gag? Oh, there's something back here. There better not be another nail design. fuck? Office plants upgrade. Okay. Back to the phones. Let's see, we are going to go to the back of the agency. Oh wait, it is reverse. Reverse, reverse! Reverse, reverse! Let's go grab them. Hey Koki, how are things? I hear you. Bunch of Philistines in this town. Can we ask you something about the Tanuki statue? No, nothing like that. We're looking for people that know anything about it. You think something bad is going to happen to the town and we need to save the day. You can trust this guy. Of course. Any help that you can give us would be greatly appreciated. A construction site in the hills? Oh, another place. At the top of the landslide, there's a bunch of wrecked stuff up there. I'll mark it on the map for you, boss. Okay, we'll meet you there. Thank you for your help. You cook it lies the construction site in the hills overlooking the Tanuki statue. I'm really want to get the main stuff done. Hill above town. Is that where we need to be? Hold on. The hill overlooking the Tanuki statue. Is that it? This is the edge of town. Cliff. Overlooking the Tanuki statue. Is the Tanuki statue in relation? No, that's it right there. So that Tanuki statue, and so from over there, yes. Okay, so I need to get to this one. Mountain Summit. Okay. Whoops. God damn it. It's probably an easier way to get there than what I'm doing right now. I should have picked which soundbite to use. I can't give you that much power. There is a way that I could do that, but it would involve making a separate reward for each town. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Good with this. Would you really spend money on that? Oh, wait, 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 okay. Okay. For the perfect bit, yes. This is where Kokimaru wanted to meet us? I think so. One time, this guy was picking at Shiori at school, so we lured him up here and the store was closed and he had to walk home. Oh, hey, Big Koke. Thank you for coming to meet us. I promise, you can trust us. We're just trying to find out what is happening in this town. You said you could tell us something about the Tanuki statue? You made it? How the heck did you make that? I didn't realize these hills were good for clay. I'm sorry, I don't know much about this. What's a kiln? Whoa, you made that whole statue by firing small bits then combining them? That must have taken ages. I'm very proud of the statue. So that's how you build everything with no hands. You have the ability to hide and make things. That's what Peaches said. Were you not listening to her? I see. Your mother was a potter, and your father was a moss ball that could hide. Is Kokimaru supposed to resemble a bomb? You know what? Now that I look at him, at his character spot, I think so. He's supposed to be a piece of moss, but he's clearly designed after a bomb. You inherited the ability to spend your time making things and hiding around town. So use them to make your powers. So use your powers to make the statue and hide it from view. Why did you make it? Patriarch Shimazu, the original patriarch? Why did he want a Tanuki statue as a gift for the town? This top part does look like a burning wick. Is this a death flag? So he wanted to bring more good fortune to the town after the mine had helped lift it out of poverty. How did it end up in the lake? You gotta be kidding me. That typhoon caused a landslide? The landslide didn't happen. How are you gonna get it off the mountain? Or was it supposed to stay up here? I think we're supposed to stay up here. We're supposed to stay on the mountain. Yeah, that would have looked cool. What about the smaller Tanuki on the way to town? Those were your mother's? I get it. You are honoring her memory with the design. Why did you think you'd be in trouble if people found out the truth? You're right. Grandma said the people were pretty angry back then. The Shimazu accident caused a lot of grief. I don't think people would have been too chill with Patriarch Shimizu unveiling a new statue after that. So how can we see it? Why did you stop hiding it? When the landslide happened, your concentration broke, and then Patriarch Shimizu told you not to hide it again? He must have wanted the good fortune to come into town's hour of need. Thank you for telling us all this. I'm glad you feel you can trust us. We're trying to protect the town. Someone is trying to get their hands on the mines with ill intent. Don't suppose you know who owns the mines, do you? That's what everyone else thinks, but the mayor's trying to get control of them. No, thank you for your help. Do you need a ride back to the agency? I guess most boss have their own way of doing things. You should tell Mr. Sato and Miss Wamui about this. I'll give them a call. Hello? Mr. Sato, this is Michi. Pinky is with me as well. Ah, excellent, very good. How can I help? Why do you sound flustered? Hi, gang. That explains it. Were you two getting busy? We were not! We are sorry to interrupt. We have information about the Tanuki statue. It was built by a mascot named Kokimaru at the behest of the founder of the Shimizu family, our first patriarch. Do you know why? It was a gift to help bring more fortune to the town. Kokimaru made it using clay from the hills. So how did it end up in the lake? Kokimaru was building it in a secluded spot near the mountain summit. The typhoon on the night of the disaster caused a landslide, and it slid down the hill into the lake. It certainly is unusual, but it matches the story of it suddenly appearing overnight. We're keeping this information to ourselves. Everyone must still believe in the legend of the statue. We'll be in contact when we find out anything else. We'll let you get back to it. Thanks, Pinky. Get back to it they shall. Let's see. Let me just set up some more mascots here. I'll put Kuroshi on this job. Let's see. Peaches. You take Kakigori. Bad part of town ain't so bad. Oh boy, Kokimaru, you're not ready for that. Oh Jesus, no one's ready for that. Tamageta, you can handle this one. Gucci, you should be okay with that. Sushi, take some onigiri for the trip. Like H2O. Ah, yes. Water moss is perfect for this job. Okay. Gato farming is good farming. Kohun. I like how specifically it's delicious onigiri. Not ordinary onigiri. Not bad onigiri. It's delicious onigiri. Oishi onigiri. But I need to... It is lunchtime and I need to make myself something before I go to work today. So this is going to be the end of the stream for today. Thank you so much for joining me. The next stream will be Friday. It was supposed to be 9 Souls, but I switched it. It is Lies of Peace since we finished 9 Souls on Saturday. Oh, more Lies of P Overture. We're gonna see what the our family level increased. We're gonna see what the alchemists are up to. Underneath the circus. Are we underneath the circus right now? Or are we just in the sewers? I forget. But anyway, join me for that Friday at 12 noon EST. More Lies of P Overture. But until then, thank you for joining me. Please follow if you haven't already so you do not miss out on all this awesome content. And until next time, Ja Mata. Vote Pinky!